In this video, we're going to go through the Templebrough Raven Mastery Challenge Gold, and we're going to give you the secrets to not alerting the guards, all 20 of the guards that you need to kill either by poison or assassination. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel where we give you the secrets to crush Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And as a bonus, every time you visit the Templebrough Mastery Challenge site, you can get a piece of titanium. If you're a high-level player, you get 4 pieces of titanium right next to it, and you'll probably get a piece of titanium on your way in and on your way out. So loot that titanium before you do the Mastery Challenge. You deserved it. Okay, so you start out on this bridge here, this wooden bridge where we're going to spawn, and you just want to run down the bridge and get up onto the block wall, right, the wall. And there's going to be a guy up there, and he is a very easy assassination as these things go. You may want to watch his movements. I would wait until he gets to his end point, but he's pretty forgiving. You can get detected, but it's early, so it's not a big deal. And then here you just want to make sure that the second guy you're going to get with the chain assassination, you want to make sure that he is going to be turned around and not looking at you. Otherwise, there's a good chance, maybe 30%, that he'll detect even though he's got an axe in his face. And then we got these 2 guys here, so we've gone through 3 guys in short succession, and as long as the other guy's not looking right at you, then it should be okay. This is almost never detects. So 4 and 5 is a chain assassination with the air attack from the wall, and then we want to go back to the wall, but the guy up in the perch is likely to has a good chance of detecting, so we want to check it, make sure he's not looking at us, and also check that the 6th guy that we're going to kill is not aggroed yet, and he wasn't, so that's why we get back on the wall. Now we're back on the wall, and we want to shoot this 6th guy who is just next to the 2 guys we chain assassinated. He will get aggroed, and if he gets aggroed, eventually, slowly, he will walk out of bounds. So you want to kill him with the poison arrow. Looks like did I get him with the poison arrow? I think I might have missed. See, he's already aggroed, but he's looking around right now. But we'll get another chance at him. It doesn't look like he's actually taking any poison damage, so we're going to try again. But we're going to hide behind these barrels. I think in general, if you're at a raised position, you're not going to be detected, but except on the rope, if you use your arrow. On the rope, you use the arrow, I was always detected. But on a wall type thing, a roof using the arrow, I've not had problems getting detected, although this stand that I'm going to right now with the big rope to it, we have to do this in stages and make sure that the guy up top, who's going to be our 7th kill, is he needs to be looking the other way and not looking our way when we approach. And then he's got a cycle. It's a fairly quick cycle, maybe 10 seconds or something. And he looks our way, and then he looks out, and then he looks our way. So he's looking our way right now. We're waiting for him to go and look out so that we can go ahead and climb up. And now we're just going to hang here. This would seem like a ledge assassination thing, but it's probably just easier to go behind him since we don't get any bonuses for ledge assassinations. And we don't only want to do them when they're easier than the alternative. Okay, so when he goes back to his next post, then we can sneak up behind him and assassinate him. Alright. So sometimes he'll catch you on your approach, but the 8th one is pretty easy. We just need to get over there. We could climb the ladder to get over there, but then you get caught in the tree. So I'm just going to climb over the arch, and I'm just waiting for the assassination sign. Here, it's gone live, and so don't even need to look around for this one. The guy across won't see you, but I do look around after I've done the 8th one to make sure that the guy across the water won't see us, but I don't think he's ever detected. Okay, so we've got... Next we're going to use a rope, right? There's really 2 ways you can do this. There's a guy that you can assassinate right on the rope. You could do this as a chain assassination, which is what I'm going to do, but you want to wait until they're both in position. Or you could, so the guy right below me where the red flag is, you could assassinate him and then run into the nearby bushes and then whistle. The only problem is it's kind of random how many NPCs come out when you whistle, but it's not the end of the world. So we're waiting to assassinate until we're in position for the chain assassination. The other guy needs to get within view, but you know, yeah, so that was pretty good. I don't think you're going to hit that tree when you get him, but you could hit the pole. And anytime you do a chain assassination and the axe hits something, that's an automatic detection, and so you're done with your gold medal run. You need to restart. That being said, I would say it's really easy to get undetected in this, so if you want to do a few runs, just silver medal runs where you get detected, just so you get an idea where the guards are, that's not a terrible idea. And then there's this guy across, he almost never detects, but kind of keep track of him, and then there's the guy up top. This is number 11. So I want to thank Amber Gaming to show me how to sneak behind him for this. I did not... I think I originally was sneaking behind him, and then I got obsessed with ledge assassinating him because he just stands there, and it's better just to sneak behind him. So he's going to pause right here, and that seems like a tempting ledge assassination, but because of the way he's looking, I guess he always sees you. So as soon as he starts walking up, then we're going to climb up and then just walk behind him. So we kind of go around behind him, and then he doesn't detect. Okay, so we got a guy on the steps. There's a guy out to the right. I think you could go up the steps. I have done that at times, but not all the way through. And then like ledge assassinated one of the guys. So here we've got 11 kills, 1 poison, 10 assassinations. So 33 for each assassination and 74 for the 5 poisons. You want to save the poisons because they you just be sparing with them because you can they can conceivably poison someone that you need to assassinate, and you don't want to do that, right? There are 20 people and you have to get all 20 with points for gold, right? So there's no spare, unlike most challenges which have a few spares. There are no spares in terms of the assassinations for this Raven Gold. Other Raven Golds, yeah. And then we've got assassinate this guy. Probably not going to be detected here, but you can be easily detected as you're running up. And I think in particular you want to watch that guy up top. You can see him on top of the wall on the left side. He walks away. That's when you can go up. So he will detect you if you're not careful, if you make a run at the wall. And so you want to, that's really the only ledge assassination you'll probably do. Now I'm going to use photo mode here because I'm not really, because you always abandon like relatively early, because whenever you get detected you abandon if you're doing a gold medal run. I have not done this part a ton. So here you go. There's a guy in the alley there who's fairly easy to kill, but he can detect you. It's the guy walking back and forth, kind of by the brazier that you're going to ledge assassinate. And then there's a guy in the middle between the 2 houses who's easy to air assassinate if that area is clear. Now the area seems clear here, so that's why I climbed all the way up, and I'm going to wait on the ledge to assassinate that guy that could have detected me before, right? And so I'm like, oh, did I hang out at the wrong spot? Am I not going to be able to get the ledge assassination? But we're not going to move because we're afraid of him detecting us. And so when we get the, there we go, we got the RB assassinate button, and there we go. And then we can use the photo mode again, just check to see who's around. Okay, so there's nobody there. There's nobody in the alley. And, you know, the alley guy is easy to assassinate, but then there's the boss, who's the yeoman, who's got the key. And I aggroed him. I don't know how I was able to aggro him, but by assassinating that guy. So I'm going to avoid doing that, aggroing the boss who's around the corner. And I need some poison assassinations here. And so I'm going to try Amber Gaming's method there of just shooting this guy, even though he's an easy one to kill, just shooting him with the poison, and then see how many that takes out, right? You know. So, you know, you want to make sure you're not over on poisons, right? So he's gonna miasma the guys to death. He's gone. And then people are going to inspect him, and then they're going to get poisoned. And we're just waiting to see how many get poisoned. And so I'm basically right by the chest right now. Okay, so this guy saw... So that's the guy that saw, and this is the guy in the alley. And that's the guy that's probably going to get poisoned next, right? Between the houses. And then right above me is the chest. And around the corner you can see the yeoman there, who's got the key to the chest, right? And so both the yeoman, the guy in the alley, and I guess all three, and the guy next to the chest are easy air assassinations as long as nobody else, and they're usually isolated. Okay, so the miasma guy has poisoned this other guy, but now he's starting to lose health. We're waiting to see if he poisons somebody else too. So we know how many guys are left around this area. Because we just don't want to get detected, you know, after we're so deep into the kills, right? We're at kill 14 or something, right? Out of 20, right? So we don't want to have to redo this because it's such a long way. So it looks like this other guy is also going to get poisoned. And then there's the person on the stairs down below. And the alley guy goes back and forth between the yeomen. Okay, so we're just waiting to see how many people get poisoned by this and how many people get knocked out of their rhythm. Right, so what do we got? We got 3 poison kills so far, and we got 12 assassinations, so we got 15 kills, so there's only 5 people left. Right. Okay, so we got the person on the stairs, the person in the poison cloud, the guy in by the chest, the yeoman with the key, and the guy that walks in the alley. That's it. And we need 2 more poison assassinations and 3 more, or 2 more poison kills and 3 more assassinations. Alright, so we got a good idea of where everybody is, and probably could just go and get the chest right now. But it looks like we're going to get some more poisoning, so I want to see how that goes, and if that gets the person from the stairs to go upstairs to get poisoned too. Okay, so he's getting poisoned now. It looks like our 4th poison victim. He's losing his health fairly quickly. So we're just checking our scores. 3 poison kills so far. 12 assassinations. 3 assassinations to go. 2 poison kills to go. We're right next to the treasure. But you only want to get the treasure at the very end, right? After you've done all your kills, after you've completed all your assassinations, after you've completed all your poison kills, then get the treasure. Obviously, the treasure will end the trial. Okay. So it seems like we're good to go. We'll just need to see what's going to go on with this. Okay, so we're waiting for that last poison kill to pop. Okay, now has it added to our poison kills? Not yet. It will pretty soon. I think we have to unpause it for it to update the poison kills. You know, and I guess the thing is, you want to know if you can, if you're going to put the arrow into, if you're going to put the poison arrow into these guys, or you're going to just let them kill. I guess the other issue is you want to do these arrows from a raised position, I think, is your best bet. And also if you can dodge out of the way once you do your kill, if they're turned around. And then the good thing is you don't have to do many of them. The bad thing is that you don't know how many arrows you need to shoot and how many people will be affected. So we're going to go for the chest and the yeoman. We're going to leave that person down the stairs alone and come back to them. But first we're going to deal with these guys nearest to the chest. So this guy should come to us eventually. We don't need to go hog wild to get close to him. And he should be an easy kill. He's next to the chest now. We're waiting for him to get a little closer to us. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 more assassinations to do. We got the yeoman, which should be an easy air assassination. The only thing we have to worry about here is that there's 2 guys. There's the alley guy and the yeoman. We want to make sure that they're not within sight of each other when we do the assassination. Okay, there we go. I mean, conceivably could have, and you could have got a chain assassination there, but why risk it at this point, you know? The detection from the other guy, from the alley guy. Okay, so the alley guy should be an easy air assassination here. There we go. And that should be our last assassination. So there you go. Done with the assassinations. Gold for the assassinations. Now we've got 1 person alive out of 20. We've not wasted a single guard. And we'd have to figure out how to kill this guard with poison without them detecting, right? So I'm gonna jump on the house and see what I can see of this guard and look at their movements and hopefully shoot them when their back is turned. And hopefully the fact that we're at a raised position will make it harder for them to see us and detect. Hoping it's not one of those automatic detect situations. We just will hope for the best here because we don't have a really better plan. Okay, so we're waiting to get the good shot. Okay, we got a shot in. Did not detect there. Right, we're still hiding on the roof. We can see the health ticking down. We're waiting for the health to tick down before we loot the chest. And also see what happens with this 20th guard. So we get 20 out of 20. Okay. We got the 5 poison kills, 15 assassinations. The only thing that we need to do is loot the chest and we should be good. There should be nobody here that can detect us. So we're just going to climb up and jump down on the chest. We got the key from the yeoman. An earlier assassination, and then we should get the gold here. And there we do. We got the gold. And so, you know, I think this is one of the most frustrating ones. I mean, I guess the AI problems are not as bad, except it's just the function of the detection thing. You know, what will be detected, what won't. But because there's really no room to lose a man, and you've got 20 people that could potentially detect you, that makes it challenging, even though the situations are not necessarily challenging. Each assassination is not necessarily challenging. And now that we got our energy, and so we could buy stuff at Hilderan's store, we can also get some titanium back here. So every time you visit, pick up that piece of titanium. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel. We give you the secrets to crush Assassin's Creed Valhalla.